Gekishin Cup is officially over, and we got some feedback here, some spicy feedback in the official Squadron server. So today I figured let's go ahead and check out this feedback here and see what the community is feeling. And today I am not alone. I have someone alongside me here just to add a bit more chaos to the mix. Midnight Sun, first of all,
Yo,
a new person to the channel, never had him.
youtube.com/midnight_sun413. Please subscribe. I need it.
W plug.
Thank you.
I will leave a link to Midnight's channel in the subscription or in the description, and I'll also have the collaboration and feature on, so that's going to be all good. First of all, Midnight, great to have you
Thank
again.
you.
First time on the
Thank
channel,
you.
so it's good to talk to you and
Great to
everything.
be
But
here.
yeah, uh, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, today we're just going to go ahead and go through the feedback and everything, see if people are spitting. Honestly, I'm expecting a few crazy, stupid takes. I
Definitely
don't know
watch
about you,
some of
but
Sky stuff. He is
I'm
amazing. Beautiful videos. And if you like more technical stuff, like the exact numbers and how characters increase, watch out for what I'm about to be posting. It is a lot, but it'll be fun. Now
I
let's
did see a
get
bit of
to it.
a sneak peek to that. That was kind of crazy, yeah. But yeah, let's
Yes.
get to it. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy the vid. Other than that, let's go ahead and just check this out.
Start off
So
with
we're starting from the bottom
silver.
here, right? I think we're starting with
Yes, the bottom.
silver. Oh, yeah. So we'll start with silver, I guess, and work our way up here.
You can
Would
say
you like
this.
the honors, or
You can say the first one.
I feel? Thank you, because this one hits home for me. Buff first form cell. That is all.
Gotta love them.
Midnight. I don't know if you saw the vid specifically, but people who watch the channel, I
Mm.
just made a vid ranting about Cell. This character pisses me off so much,
How would they buff him?
so much.
Like they can buff
It's
he has a 2.5 increase whenever he kills NPCs, but if they buff that to 3, that would be insane because of the amount they needs to kill. But besides that, how would they buff
Well, the simple thing I think for me, I don't know if you feel the same way, but like
him?
every time I hear someone like crap on Cell, rightfully so, it's always the first form. It's never perfect form
Yeah,
Cell because
there
perfect
was
form
like
Cell is like a
first
pretty
form
good
sucks,
character.
but perfect cell on the other.
Yeah. And I remember checking this out back in season two when everyone hoped Cell would get a sneak buff and everything. His first form, the rate at which his HP increases is abysmal. Like you can go level 15 versus level 1. The HP increase, you might as well just not level up. Like it's
Yeah,
that weak. So I think if it's just first form Cell, you either buff the HP, you either buff maybe the rate of bioenergy, but I think that'd be kind of overpowered because then you get like level 3, level 4 perfect forms.
I
But
think
something like that.
give him like the small bioenergy buff and give him the topo treatment. Give his counter no obstruction so he can get that health back. And he doesn't just get ult Gohan in the face and then you just cry yourself to sleep that night. Like, make it where he can't get stunned or debuffed in his heal.
Honestly, for real. And maybe this is something they could allow. They need to let him get more bioenergy from other avenues as well, like
100%.
NPCs. He gets like 2%. And if your teammate happens to take an NPC or you take the NPC, I've had a lot of times where Superstar level 3 skill 1 takes out Cell Juniors and I'm just left with no bioenergy because I
Yeah.
forgot to absorb.
Because the
It
weird part
not a good
is
time.
it's not even on kill, it's at like 30% of their health. So
Yep,
even if you get
30%,
the
or you land
kill, it
that
don't
gets a
matter.
debuff or something. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Or if they don't want to
Honestly.
buff his bioenergy, the animation finisher, whenever you kill an enemy with a rush attack, and whenever you just absorb them at like 30%, it's barely a buff at all. Just buff the finisher itself. That'll make it easier to at least get there if you're fighting enemies, if you're actually not just back farming, but supporting your team.
Unfortunately, I'm convinced. Just like Namek Anniversary and Dokkan, LR Kid Buu and Dokkan,
Cell's
you
gonna
know,
suck forever.
no bad Super Saiyan 2 Gohans and Legends. It's not gonna happen. I'm
We're
convinced.
so screwed.
I'm giving up on Cell.
This is Dragon
Cell
Ball
Cell is
Gohan
good too.
Squadra. We're
It really
it's
it's
so bad.
Goku slash Gohan slash G character squadron. It's any G character.
All
Honestly, it's
right.
tough.
From
All
Diggo,
right, moving on to Diggo. I'll let you have this one, Midnight.
and I'll say it more. It didn't cause any extreme. Wait, has Diggo had more? Okay, we're gonna start at the beginning. A failed attempt by a team
I,
called Dragon Ball Failure Squad failed to make a game that included all the anime, manga, and fighting games, and they hit their heads against the wall and decided that a MOBA would be ideal for humans since those who are 5 years old, only saw fighting in Dragon Ball. Zero objectives, zero
Down.
towers, just fighting. And then it turned into this game that you open every day thinking, today I'm gonna fight because this is Dragon Ball. Why towers? Why bosses? This isn't Dragon Ball. This is Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is punch after punch, fight after fight. You don't need to exert yourself. You just have to battle. And you forget creating such a good game that half the players who grew up playing Dragon Ball would never want a MOBA like this. And I'll say more. It didn't cause any extreme pain because this game is run by a priest at a June festival. What?
I'm not gonna lie. I've had the privilege of not knowing what a June festival is, so I don't get
I
that last part.
I
I
I
will
don't
say
either.
though, I gotta give a shout out to I gotta give a shout out to Diggo because they thumbed up their own feedback along with the bot. They're the only person to have done
Ooh,
it, so they felt strongly about it.
the
I will
narcissism hits
I'll
hard.
give respect where it's due.
That
True,
is,
but
you
I
know what?
respect it.
You
This
know
is
what?
great.
Hold on.
This is a peak crash out, really.
Are we able to give more reactions? Is that something we're allowed to do to these? Please. Aw,
I'm allowed to view reactions. I cannot do it.
that is so
I
lame.
don't
I
have
wanted to just give a
privileges.
question mark reaction. In any case, that is such a negative
That is
take
horrible.
on it. They have never, Bandai has never made a MOBA. They don't know what they're doing. Not only that, but they have Toshi, someone who ironically made Dragon Ball Legends succeed for however cancerous that game is. I don't know why Jax went back. Like, the game is succeeding. It has succeeded for over 7 years. They're just trying a new game. I don't I don't think you should go to the developers and say that they're doing a bad job. I think you should give them ideas. This is a feedback channel, not a yippee, your game sucks. Try again next
That's
time.
also great. I forgot about that for a second. This is the official Squadro server.
This is
I did
the
forget about that for a
Squadron
split
server.
second. I did actually forget about that. No joke. This is tough. This isn't even, yeah, there's no feedback. I guess the only feedback is the crash out at other players who don't focus on the
That's
MOBA game
understandable.
style.
Solo queue sucks.
That I
Solo queue so
can understand that for sure.
give us
But even then,
skill-based
like this has
matching
to be
game.
some low level solo queue for real.
This
Like
has to
I've
be
seen some
like
intelligent players.
B4, maybe. Maybe.
This has to be like F rank gameplay. Like this is unknown lower level rank.
It has to be Deborah's my character fucking rank. Okay.
Yeah, like every match is a Deborah main or something. I shouldn't say that. Deborah mains are going to be hating me in the comments.
Rightfully so. Deborah's the best character, don't you know? Lightning Swift, Steel Skin, fucking limit breaking jump Deborah. Go
Listen,
Bert.
I am never embracing Deborah. I don't care about the memes. I don't care about the freaky statements, the spitting on whatever. If I can barely embrace Cell, I can't embrace Deborah. That's it. That I can't embrace Cell. I can't do it.
All right. You
All
have
right,
some
moving on
takes
here
about
to
AFK teammates. You can take this one.
absolutely. Shout out to M because OPS has basically truncated. I don't know, is that how you say it? Whatever. They've kept the name private. So shout out to M. Why is my elo getting lowered when I have
MJTE.
AFK? There you go. Just leak the government name right there. Anyways, why is my elo getting lowered when I have an AFK teammate? If I can recall, it used to not change at all. Also, fix Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's kick as
Hmm.
sometimes it doesn't move you or your opponent into the direction the kick is set.
So they're saying
Actually,
they want to make
I
Super Saiyan 4
agree
stronger.
with the Super
That's
Saiyan.
that's what we're talking about. I am a D1 Super
Is it
Saiyan 4
stronger
hater.
or is it more consistent?
Yeah, you
Is
can
it
fix it. Just
consistency?
take
You
away the
want your
stun.
characters to
Just take
perform
away the
as
stun.
consistent. The
Actually,
stun
you're
is
right. Super
nasty.
Saiyan
Super
4
Saiyan,
do
the
be
fact,
just stunning me on thin air. Uh,
the fact,
consistency would be
yeah.
nice.
I have to give Vegeta credit though. He's like, was it one, two, three, four? He's four characters in now, and he's still,
He's
for some people,
the
like neck
tank.
and neck, if not beyond Super Saiyan Bardock. Yeah,
It is
and that's
insane.
after buildup has been nerfed. It's ridiculous that Vegeta is still as annoyingly stupid as he is.
Meanwhile, Zamasu
But I
crying in
do
a
agree with the
corner because he
Elo
only
part.
was good in the beta.
Yeah. The Elo part, I really am. I can't ignore that though, because we were talking about that
Yeah.
before this. And the AFK punishments are not good enough. I said it before, I'll say it now. Like, I don't know exactly what they should do, but well, at the very least, they shouldn't take away points from players who are getting stuck with AFK people
Yeah,
who just rage quit, or vice versa, whatever.
but the
That's
punishments
I
for
feel like this was
AFK
not too
need to be
spicy.
worse. It was all right. I gave it a thumbs up.
The Vegeta kick that was kind of crazy. That one, I'm surprised there hasn't been more backlash to this one because the Vegeta kick. Too many people have been traumatized by Vegeta through season two. Season three is just like
Mm,
icing on the
that
cake for him.
was bring back EXO juniors. I am a Kale main. I thrived. Okay, bring them back. Give me my golden
Actually, that's a
boys.
hot take of mine as well. I am fine to see EXL Junior make a return in season four.
In season four, wouldn't it be as broken? There's so many stunts and more movement characters. It
They're gonna
wouldn't
nerf
be
him anyways. Yeah,
uh,
they're gonna nerf EXL Junior anyhow, probably.
by
So
Sesh.
I'm here for it.
I can't find a game in B rank. How am I supposed to reach A rank for the rewards if you don't allow me to play? Now, that is a very fair point. Counterpoint, stay in B rank. I don't want you in my lobbies.
That's tough because Sesh is. We have no info on Sesh as a player. Sesh could like be the second coming of Abe, and we have no clue, and we will never know. That's so tough. Sesh, I'm so sorry, but
Nah, I'm just annoyed at little Timmy throwing my games in fucking A4. Uh,
valid though,
the
valid.
rewards being an A rank for A rank being really hard to reach, it is tough. You do need to either thug it out or team up with other people. But they did change matchmaking. It's supposed to take longer and you don't match up with the exact same people, but it just takes longer and you match up with the exact same people. Or you don't match up with the good teammates and you match up back again with little Timmy who's decided to pacifist run his way through A rank. So I guess
I
just thug it
definitely
out.
agree with the sentiment. You low key, you have to thug it out, yeah, especially for solo queue. But I have had this experience too, where for some reason, I know the reason. It's like technical is
Mm,
so easy for me to find a game in right now. DPS was easy-ish at the beginning of the season, even with Super Vegito.
yeah.
Right now, it's hell to pick tank role because Bardock is freaking
Everyone's
everywhere.
playing
Everyone's
Bardock.
freaking exactly. Everyone's going for tank. Everyone's trying to have the same experience. But I think that'll change once Kefla drops.
Yeah, and
Or
then you won't be able to
ironically
get
enough, it'll
DPS
probably.
games.
I'm already good. I'm an A rank for DPS. I'm chilling. But also, to be fair, I mean, I don't know if this is a hot take. I don't think the rewards in A rank are really worth it.
It's not at all
Like,
worth it. What do you get?
they're
A
just
reskin
cosmetics.
and another reskin. You're not even going to
Yeah,
hit
you get.
max bursts all that much, and the reskin, some of them just suck. So
Yeah, you don't get any Zenny for it. You get no capsules for the season. You don't get any Dragon Gems. You
getting
don't get
Dragon Gems would be
stickers.
insane.
Dragon Gems. The game needs to introduce freaking Dragon Gems in more into the
What do you
freaking
get, like
options of like
10 a week, I
you
think?
get 10 a week apart from the battle pass. And the battle pass, unless they've changed the numbers, you get like 50 in the free to play, completing the whole thing, and then you get 150 on the premium, which costs you 250 gems. So
If you,
basically you get 200 out of 250 if you start level 1 and buy it. You
yeah,
get 80% of your investment back.
it is so bad. If you wait every single week of the season and use those gems, you can only barely get the next battle pass, which means
Yeah.
you have to spend money for characters.
Pretty much, yeah. And I mean, when you compare the premium battle pass, it is still, I think, more valuable because of the Zenny part with the Star Collection,
Hmm.
but it's still a lot. And it's really hard. Like, I think now people are forgetting about how long it takes to get 250 gems if you start at zero.
It's so bad.
Like, it took me 2 to 3 seasons to finally get it. I think at the end of season two, I finally managed to get 250. And that now I'm in a position where it's like consistent, unless I switch game, like mobile to PC or whatever. But
Hmm.
those beginning seasons were just so brutal. Honestly, it was tough.
Yeah.
Already, but enough of the queuing up issues. That's always been well known. Moving on to the Spider Tank.
Love the
Can we
name.
get a divine draw where it replaces all bosses with a great ape? It
That would
can
be
speed up spawning by heroes and mobs getting defeated.
the
Is
question
this another
is
person who yeah,
the question
everyone is liking their own post. I love this.
is it the original Great Ape that he has in mind? Because the original Great Ape not only gave you a max health increase, but it won the game.
Yeah, it did
So
so much to end games in the favor of the team who
it was
got the freaking
so
ape.
bad, the main problem in the beta, no one was talking about how broken Krillin was because everyone just wanted the Great Ape out. It was way too busted if you got it. It was, you just won the game. But a divine draw where it changed the bosses would be cool. Bring 16 back. Can we switch up where the
I'm
bosses are?
curious what yeah. I'm curious what this means though with all bosses. Like, is it the same great ape
Four Great
at
Apes.
every freaking level?
Maybe
Because
it's
then
just
do they give the same buffs as the previous bosses? Is it a different buff? Is it the same freaking outcome every single time? It's just four times the buff? Like, that's all very interesting
a
considering we got
card
rid of Great Ape.
with harder bosses, but it gives the same buff. Or maybe like an increased buff. 3 times the difficulty of bosses, but 2 times the buff. Would be insane. And it would get
This
newbies on bosses.
honestly, it would. If we can find a way to push new players to go after bosses and learn basic strategy, I am all for it. I need my teammates to have brain cells.
I need my teammates to not back farm
I
whenever
need my
Jacko's
teammates to
getting
have
ulted.
I need my teammates to I need my teammates to have a bachelor's degree.
100%. They need at least three
Just a
years of practice in mobile
I
games,
need 4
please.
years with an accredited university. Just give me the degree. Give me the freaking the major, everything. I need a major in squadron knowledge. That's my
Actually, you know what
prerequisite
we
now.
need? We need voice chat. Pinging does not help whatsoever. And most
Voice chat will
beautiful,
be
beautiful
so
slide.
cooked.
But yeah,
Voice chat will be so cooked.
little Timmy would be like, I'm just doing my best. Please, please. And then the Super Saiyan 3 on the opposite team's just like, rah, die. And most of
All
the
the freaking
time,
like the freaky ass players, like the
oh,
Kefla feet and all the stuff I've
yeah,
seen, like
that,
those will just go psychotic.
wait, no, that
It'll
voice
be
chat does
insane.
not need to be in this game.
Speaking of which, we have our next feedback up, and this was a perfect segue.
I know, I was reading from the feedback. And most
I
of the
didn't even read
time,
the feedback.
my DPS will straight up ignore the ping to boss and just continue farming. If you ping once, we're fine. If you're pinging 47 times and I can't attack minions as I back farm because I keep on clicking your ping, put the hands up, please. I am not asking. Also, please, please add a block button. I keep running into the same trolls and AFK players, and it just makes me want to leave mid-match and not care if I get penalized. I agree with the last one.
That's one of those ones where I feel like I don't think about it initially, and then once I go through like 3 or 4 bad matches, then I'm like, you know what, screw all these bad players.
Because then I just run into quick play, and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing so well in this quick play. Little Timmy's getting destroyed. But if only this was ranked. And then I go, you know what? Maybe I hop into ranked. And then I go against #1 Piccolo playing hit, and I get insta-lock Topo Deborah. So,
Honestly, the block feature is not a bad idea. I do wonder if this is the right time for it, because I feel like Squadron, we have a committed player base, but it's not a sizable base yet.
I will take
So I
longer
wonder
queue
if it's a good
times.
idea to block 80% of players in a game that doesn't have that many players, like that type of. I wonder if that's a good idea.
The problem is the
Because
second you add
this block
blocking,
feature,
stream
yeah,
sniping comes in. Because then you can just watch
that comes
everyone
in.
but streamers.
Yeah, and then the same issue where people have about queuing is going to be more prominent when you don't have that many players to queue up with.
Man, I sure do love going to my college classes, coming back, and finally being in a game. I love it here.
The,
But we do not need
just in
voice
time for
chat.
the second coming. The pinging in and of itself, I do think needs an upgrade of sorts because the pinging, I do think it does a good job more than people give it credit if players listen to it. But it's not in depth enough to clarify, I think, sometimes what people are suggesting. Like, there are times where I will say, like, you, one, two people, you go attack that tower, I will stay here, or vice versa, or hit, you go attack a tower because you're hit, you're
Yeah.
built to do that. But for some reason, everyone misunderstands it because they're in a different position where they could be justified going. Like, honestly, this is very interesting. I do wonder how many of these are based off the cup situation too, because a lot of these are generalized, but the cup, from what I've heard, has been incredibly like sweaty.
I
Not even
feel
in terms
like
of like the quality of games, but just the amount of people trying for it.
I feel like we'll run into the cup in a second. You want to take Astraeus, who has two different submissions?
Oh, there's a lot here. Okay.
Oh yeah.
A short feedback this time, featured by two sets of posts. Of course,
Okay.
to be fair, not too much in each person here, but different character tweaks. Super Saiyan Gotenks, shout out to Annie. I know Annie is probably just waking up right now
Bitch,
from a
shout
cold
out to
shoulder or
me. That
something
is
from me saying
my
this.
game.
Or yeah, your character too.
Annie can go play it for all I care.
Shout out to Gotenks mains. How about that? People who have had to suffer with Gotenks, like I've had to suffer with Super Saiyan Goku. Reduce the galactic donut activation time. Hate that idea. Uh, anyways, and replace the strike defense up with energy defense up
That
on
is
the
a
skill one.
horrible take. Just on Gotenks in itself, if you reduce the activation time, you're either reducing the time that the wheel drops or the time that it takes for the little spin on the hands to happen. The second one does nothing. The first one makes him the best tech in the game because that gives him the fastest, freest
That
stuns in
gives
the
him
game.
instant crowd control. Yeah,
And the second
that's
one,
crazy.
if he has energy defense up, also, I feel like they misspelled defense. There's no C there. That's an S. Um,
This could be like the EU versus NA type spelling though.
Fair enough. Strike defense up.
Could be. I have no clue.
You're going in for a stun. You take so much reduced damage. You're trying to stun the Topo before they get their counter off, or the Broly before they can ult. But if it just ends you defense up, you get stomped in the face and then you die. You need the strike defense up. I'll take energy and strike. I I'll eat. I will devour that. But that's don't take away his strike defense up, please. I need it.
This is some greedy energy right here, wanting energy defense up with strike defense. But to be fair, Gotenks is in the gutter right now next to Deborah, so I
And
can
next to
understand
our
that.
next tech, fucking Frieza.
Frieza buff freely. I
They
guess just whatever makes Frieza better.
didn't they just buff him?
No, they tweaked him low key in a way that nerfs Frieza because they made it where So Zarbon does a more effective debuff for a shorter period of time, and Zarbon does less damage, I believe.
Yeah.
Dodoria does more damage now. So they've balanced Zarbon and Dodoria, even though Zarbon's better than Dodoria based on just pure reach.
Well, I
So
guess
low-key
it is to
nerfs
make
Frieza.
because he is Zarbon in Dodoria. Everyone just forgot about Dodoria till level 10, right? Because that's when you have to upgrade him. But this just makes it where Dodoria is more present. Zarbon buffs Dodoria, Dodoria buffs Zarbon. But then again,
I,
Zarbon is all poor Frieza chuds have. So, I mean,
I think one buff that Frieza can get and should get is his buff that he can do with the skill
mhm.
3 to other teammates with their movement. That needs to exist outside of his range of his AoE, just like for a few seconds. Like
100%.
I I did not realize how meaningless Frieza's movement speed buff is to his teammates if he's at level 1 with that skill.
It does
Because
nothing.
you get the buff, it feels great, and then he dips out on you.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Fastest
thanks,
character
bro.
in the
Like,
game
okay,
just
I'll just use Kaioken
runs.
and try to catch up. Yeah, it's like, what is this shit? This is useless. And I don't even think Frieza mains would want to use it in that situation most times because you want to use it for Zarbon. When you
Yeah.
place him down and take something out. So this is definitely Topo. I'm surprised Topo is on this mention here, but I guess to be fair, he does is buff freely except for the skill 3, which he just got a buff on. Huh. I you good?
Don't
Is this a crash out
change.
built up? I think Topo could use a small buff. A small buff.
Oh, I'm not looking at that. Look at the next one.
Oh, hit wait.
don't
I didn't
change,
even
they say.
I thought you were having a crash out. I really thought
Oh,
you
I
were
am.
crashing out over Topo.
Hit has only been buffed. Hit has never been nerfed, and his whole life he was broken in beta. He was broken in season one. He was broken in season two. He's broken right now, and they want him to stay the same. They're like, namaste, namaste. He's actually not that bad. Tis a skill issue, my kind sir. And
I do think hit is low key a skill issue, but not as much of a skill issue as people who don't play hit may think he is. Like
don't
hit players know it's not too complicated, I think, to get into a rhythm with cell or
don't get me
with hit.
don't get
Fuck.
me wrong. He is very fun. He's a very good character. Whenever I'm playing him, but whenever I'm not playing him, he is my most hated character of the whole roster. Because I would like to see my I bought skins in this game to be able to see them. God damn it! I want to be able to see my screen.
We that's such a that's such an obscure reason. I've never heard that reason used, but that I guess that's fair enough when you spend money for the skins and everything, you want to see him. Although he does have a clean legendary, so that's nice too.
Yeah,
Having a
for
don't change
Goku.
is funny.
Okay, the
I
next one.
wow, Daima Goku.
Revert
I don't
all
know why they call Daima
previous
Goku many.
changes.
So the previous changes were mainly his skill one, I think.
Uh, I
His
I would say revert the last change because they took away
oh,
everything he
his
had.
last change was his passive, right?
Yes, his strike attack increase, which made his rush attack usable and his skill 3 usable. But if they revert his skill 1, skill 2 explosion, he will be back to being number 1 because Annie, the best player in the game, is the best Daima player. And I don't want to have to
Yeah,
run into that. Uh,
I will say Daima now is still fine. Like, if you're talking about needing a character to snipe, you just use Glorio.
yeah,
Glorio's damn near an instant, unblockable snipe.
he's playable, but he's like Super Saiyan 3. He only has one thing he does. Like, you're
Yeah,
not killing anyone with Daima's rush attack or skill 3.
yeah. Unless you like do like a specific divine combo build
Mhm,
for the rush attack, which I don't even think is practical compared to backstab or like defense step in this current meta or something.
mm. Khalifa.
But that's Caulifla, same thing, revert all previous nerfs. This man, okay, this is where clear bias is being shown
That
here.
is a horrible
Reverting
take.
nerfs means you are a Caulifla and like Daima main.
The
Pure
only
and simple as that.
the only nerf she
And I
got
respect it.
was to make it where her debuff wasn't permanent. That is the only
Caulifla,
change she has ever got that hurt her. If you take away that nerf, she is the most oppressive tank that never dies.
I was about to say, I need more Caulifla nerfs. I actually need, like, when I get provoked, if I just don't do nothing, can I just lose provoke a bit faster? I'm choosing
That
peace. I'm not choosing war. Can I, like, I'm no longer provoked. I'm
that
taking a
would
chill
be
pill. I'm
insane.
drinking some tea.
Legitimately,
Like,
if you stop attacking, the timer goes down quicker. That would like
that might
give
screw Caulifla Loki.
if you revert her previous nerf, make it where the cooldown, the timer is infinite unless you stop attacking. You can just choose peace and wait for your cooldowns to come back. You can maybe go for a counter. That would be better than just
Yeah,
reverting all
Caulifla,
previous nerfs.
I can't see the vision. I appreciate people who love Caulifla. I can't see it because I don't like Caulifla. Simply put, I just don't like her.
Now
I know what she is capable of, and I hate it.
these next two though, these next two are kind of based. Increase armor
Loki
gain from Vegeta's skill one,
from the Vegeta technique. This is this is actually a high key great idea that I just don't see anyone mention anymore.
but
His
the
first skill is
if they buff it
when it's
too
level 3,
much
I guess
though,
is
he
good.
just never dies. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
because his skill 3 does a lot too is the problem.
Because you skill
Or it's a good thing,
two,
I guess, for him, but
you skill two, skill three, then you use Spovovich to knock them back into you after you've already hit Pursuer, and then you can skill one. Even if you're hitting the whole enemy team, you will not die. So
yeah, and then skill 3 for the explosive wave, which is full armor. Big bang attack for more armor.
That Big Bang attack
Vegeta
makes
will
him
just be
unkillable. He is Hikari for
I
fucking 10 seconds.
actually, I
Uh,
will say, it would be funny if Vegeta ends up being a better tank than
if they make
Bardock
him number
and
one tank,
Super
I
Saiyan
would be
4.
so happy.
That would be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny.
Because he's a fair
It would just be
character.
the Super Saiyan Goku thing all over again, except
Oh,
for
yeah.
tanks now.
Increased
And
starting
then base
HP
HP for Cell.
for Cell.
I mean, we already talked about Cell. I don't feel like I
I
need to
mean,
elaborate more on Cell other than actually, well, let me make sure to specify, do not change perfect form Cell.
yeah, if you
Don't
change
even nerf the
perfect, if
guy.
you buff perfect form Cell, it would make the gap
I,
even worse.
I'll be happy, but I know the game will not be happy.
Ultimate Gohan.
I
The
will embrace it though.
stacks needed for You Can't Win being his stun and debuffs from 2 to 3.
His cooldown on it, Rolling Hammer's the second one. I got to remember the names of these.
Yes.
The second skill's cooldown is decreased. The first skill's cooldown is increased. And
I
then yeah, that's it. And then there's a
don't like
Bardock
that
mention.
actually. Because
I yeah,
his
okay, yeah,
skill
I do
1
agree.
will give him 2 stacks if you hit both of the really hard to hit versions. And then you have to hit either your skill 2, which uses all of your skills except for the getaway, or you have to get close after you've knocked them back to do a rush attack, and he's already super frail. But if you make it where he needs 3 stacks, he's going from getting 3 stuns while using everything and his ult and maybe a helper to getting 1.5.
Yeah, and I
That
think the other thing is Gohan after the other nerfs is not really strong even with what he does have to offer. He's annoying, but like
he
everyone
gets
understands Gohan
one
now.
tapped by Broly and Topo. Legitimately, you just
Right.
bait out his cooldowns. You can vanish his skill
Exactly.
too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like he's Gohan's predictable low key because of how long he's been in the game now. Like people know what Gohan's about. His ult doesn't do that much damage no more.
Yeah,
He doesn't have much HP as much anymore. Like Gohan, I don't even I don't know about you. I don't think he's the people say like he's top 3 technical. I'm willing to put Gohan lower than top 3 in his role.
Krillin. I've seen some nasty Krillin. So yeah, top 4 maybe.
I'm not even talking about Krillin. I'm willing to put like Boo maybe up there, like
Mm, mm.
legitimately.
Jax is
Like
frothing at the mouth
there
right now.
there's there's a lot of times where I look at Ultimate Gohan and I've played Ultimate Gohan, I'm like, I don't feel nearly as impactful
Yeah, you
because
don't
of
do any damage.
maybe
He
maybe because I'm
just
trash as Gohan, but
stuns.
yeah, it's just being a nuisance. And I feel like you need a good teammate to capitalize on that nuisance. Otherwise, you're just kind of just fooling around. When you got hit, who's able to like hit you from all across the map. Kid Gohan right now is freaking
Mm.
insane.
The Super Saiyan
Fair enough
Bardock
though.
change. Reduce
Reduce
effect,
the effect of Rebel Warrior.
which is his passive that makes him just quicker. His rush attack that already does little damage. It's just that's he's Bardock. He has a revenge gauge, and you want to make that weaker. I see, I see. Just tell me you have a skill issue, please. Just write it in plain text.
Fair enough though. I really respect that because Bardock can be annoying
I
between all the wrath mechanics.
yeah. I don't know, man.
Everything that I
If I
did not
use
mention, I
skill
believe, was
2
completely
and
balanced.
I black hole the whole team, and then I stun them with my skill 3, and then I rildo them to wrap them again, and then I ult them into a wall, I think that's pretty fair and balanced, okay?
Now I just know you're just clip farming right there trying to say that.
Was that good word trick,
That's
guys?
peak clip farm. That's peak clip farming energy right there. Everything I did not mention, I believe, are completely balanced and can go without changes. Finally, when making hero adjustments, make more but smaller changes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, we got
quant
the EDs.
are we up to EDs?
We're on the
Okay.
part of EDs. We're up to
Okay,
the
I feel
very
like we need to
bottom.
give a bit of context before we talk about ED here.
ED,
Going yeah, go ahead.
just scroll up for your viewers. I'm doing the exact same. Literally, this whole line is
Just
ED. This, these paragraphs, this college
oh
fucking
my goodness.
resume is ED.
I will say, so for chat out there, chat, just viewers, going into this vid, I was like, oh, I'm curious to see what's going on here because I heard of ED
Mhm.
And I was like, this has got to be like crazy, just nonsense.
It, it might be.
I'll say,
Heroes rebalanced. We're we're
I'm not even gonna
rebalancing
cap.
maybe all of them.
I was like low key gonna skim through this shit because, damn, this is even crazier than I realized.
Let's just because these are some of these are based. Increased bioenergy, increased base HP early game. Okay, that's based for Cell. Increase the damage of all of Super Saiyan Vegeta's skills. You want to do movement speed down for
Movement
his skill
speed
2.
down
You
to
are
the skill
smoking
two,
something, and
which
I would love to have a hit
this
at that. Because that is
this
not at all
this
based.
is a Vegeta fan. That's Vegeta fandom if I've ever
Uh,
heard it in like a nutshell.
Add
I
effect
respect
that
it though.
pulls enemies into the center of the attack. You want to have a
That's
skill
what
2
this is
attached
for.
to his ult.
You want
You
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 want to
want to
have skill two and skill four is pretty funny.
you want to be able to skill 2 Rildo, skill 3 ult, and then have them right next to you. You want to have your cake and eat it too. I see, I see.
A
Uh,
double suck effect on Vegeta is insane.
hey, I wouldn't
Because
mind if
usually
Vegeta
like,
double sucked me personally. Anyways,
oh, okay, I have to leave that in the vid, but like I'm not happy about it.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Damn
Android
it.
18
Okay,
added a third destructive disc
third
based
disc.
this
Didn't they
lightning step.
give her a third disc before and they took it
Um,
back?
it was 123, and now
She
it's
did have a third
222.
disc. Yeah,
If
they
it
want
goes
to give it back.
223, that'd be pretty good, cause it would match her husband Krillin having 223 on her skill one. Her skill two giving 1 second stagger is insane. Half a second, sure. 1 second, she will melt anyone.
Yeah, she already has incredible damage, which is never mentioned in Android 18 buffs. She already has good damage.
She has
Now
she
she
just
got it
died
buffed her
super
HP.
quickly, but now she doesn't die super quickly. Android 18 is actually so up right now.
Yeah, she's eating good. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want her to eat anymore.
She can go
I'm
sit
good.
down. Get out of the kitchen, please. Increase
She can chill. She's got 18, she's got Hercule's money. She's good. She's got a good life going on.
increase base
Trunks
HP
increase the
late
base
game.
HP.
Based
Okay, so
increases
that's
range at level
okay.
1. Also based.
No, fuck
Add
no, no.
increased damage when HP is above certain percent. You're smoking that shit again because you
I
will
don't know
make
about
Trunks.
that.
That is
Increase the animation for the super for 2 seconds. Add movement speed down on the first part of the
uh,
attack.
no, no,
That's crazy.
no, no, no,
Thanks
not
to
at all.
finally giving Trunks the HP.
Because that means you
I don't
can
agree with that.
that means you can skill 2 and it does extra damage whenever they are
Then you
above a certain
super,
percentage. Then you super and then you skill 1.
which yeah, and they can't escape it as easily. Not to
That
mention you can
is
turn the blades.
that
So
is a team
you could
wipe.
just do a that means you high key could just teleport into the middle ult and just do a hyper crit like psycho circle
That's
and just
not
debuff
even
everyone.
talking about you can go all blue cards, do skill 2, skill 2, skill 1 and it will kill. No, they are smoking all of that. Holy.
I was already
Super Saiyan 3 Goku
three
buffs.
coup increase the base HP. I can kind of see
Increase
that.
strike
Reduce the
resistance.
charge up time.
Hell no. Hell no.
I actually do agree with the charge up time.
Not on the level 1 and level 2, sure, right? But if you
N-
increase the charge up time on the powered up skill 1 at level 3, it's going to be so broken.
It will be broken, but at this point, I'm getting annoyed at the fact that level three takes longer to charge up than level two. Like part of me just is
Fair
like,
enough.
I needed to charge faster. I need to be more useful than just charging up. I've gotten so many hate pings from teammates just because I'm trying to charge up to be useful.
Defend!
And they
Defend!
just see me
By the
charging up.
boo.
It's just defend, yep.
Explosive strike. Increase damage, speed
Increased
up the
damage.
animation.
That
Keep
one I
the
will 100% agree with.
increase the damage, keep the animation slow, but give it a lingering hitbox. Counterpoint.
It could be, yeah. I do think skill 2 needs to be buffed though at this point, especially with the rest of 3 Q's kit kind of going in the gutter for the most part. Like skill 2
Other
needs to be far more useful now.
other heroes. Krillin Deborah. We'll say Deborah's petrification should be 1 to 2 seconds long, no more than that. Effects to stop player from doing any action shouldn't last very long. Counterpoint, that's all he has. Moving on, adjustments, and we're starting with Gotenks. I hate you. I hate you. This is personal. Okay, okay. Mm, calm down.
I
Let's see
I
what they're
can see
talking
the
about.
passive for Gohan. Let me save. Oh no, I see the freaking Goku adjustments too. I'm
Yeah,
scared.
I'm so scared. Go tanks. Decrease the cooldown from 12 to 11. I can get behind that. Speed up the animation. Hell no.
Fix the
Fix the hit.
hitbox.
Hell no. That is a lingering attack. That is, it's good that it's slow because it counters, right? If they made it quick, sure it might be broken, but then you just topo counter and you get a guaranteed hit, and then Go tanks just got one cycled. Skill 2, speed up animation. We've already covered. You either make it still useless buff or it's broken. Ghost damage.
Skill 3. I like that actually because his ghosts are they changed his ghosts, which ironically made them worse.
Uh,
Having them be doing more damage is a bit of a nice
problem
upgrade, I
is,
think.
problem is, at max level, hitting all 10 ghosts, he lost 1,000 damage. And I think his damage is currently 350, so they're adding 2,000 damage on ghosts. I mean,
Something like that, I think,
I
yeah, if
would
I can
take
do
it.
math, yeah.
I would take all of these buffs except for the speed up of the animation. Hell, even fix the hit buff. I will take all of those, but it is not healthy for the game in the slightest.
That is true, yeah, Gotenks would be pretty funny though to see him, like, get back into the meta.
Hell
Because I
yeah.
don't think Gotenks has ever been meta defining even in his own season.
Not
He's been,
whenever
like,
Super
up
Saiyan
there,
3
just not
Goku existed.
exactly, like, to have Gotenks be meta defining in season 3 or season 4 would just be really hilarious.
Super Saiyan Goku.
Super Saiyan
This
Goku.
is your baby. You can take
Oh,
this.
oh my gosh, man. I see Spirit Bomb and I increase the damage of the Kaioken boost. Thank fuck for that.
Because normal
Jesus
Spirit
Christ.
Bomb and Kaioken boost Spirit Bomb. It's the exact same damage
It does
values. It
nothing.
does not change.
It's the
All it gives is a
same.
lingering explosion. The
Yes,
base
which
hit
is
does
not really as
not
helpful as
increase.
people think.
And then we're
It's
just
really so Zamasu, Boo, Baby, maybe need buffs. Okay, yeah. Skill 3 for Baby's boosted, which is when
um
Baby goes inside his teammates. Pause.
shit.
Actually, unpause, because I guess that's how
Yeah,
Baby likes to operate.
that's how I
But,
like to operate. Okay, I'm a
Jesus
baby
Christ.
player.
Okay.
His life steal was 50% in the beta, then it turned into 25%. If they just make it 30 or 35, he would be balanced.
He would be so
That's
insane, I feel like.
well, his skill one's essentially useless. Even if they boost the damage of his skill one by like 20%, he will be balanced. He's on the cusp of being good at this current point where everyone's doing less damage. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta nerfs. Reduce the stun effect
Oh, that's
one
beautiful.
second, which and adjust the hitbox.
The stun effect, I do agree with. Hitbox, I'm curious to see how that would be
Yeah,
adjusted, but
because
I'm
it's
fine with it.
1.5 seconds right now. The fact that they wanted
Which is that's
Android
an eternity
18
in a
to
squad.
have the same stun timer as Super Saiyan 4 in their changes is absurd. Um, 'Cause you can take these
Ultimate
Gohan.
Gohan,
Yeah,
though.
you get these. I've already. Mm,
Increase the stack from needed to 4 or 5. I was about to say, like, we can't go from 4 stacks, so we're not even there, but 2 4 stacks is insane. 5 stacks, at this point, just let Gohan die. Like,
yeah, 3 stacks is
Gohan
already
might
neutering that man.
honestly, if we nerf Gohan to 4 or 5 stacks, can we add a second nerf, which is just remove Gohan? Can that be the nerf right there? Might
The
as well.
problem is
Increase the
if you do
look at the rest of
force.
these nerfs, though.
Oh yeah, if you do four
Increase the
stacks,
cooldown skill 1
if you do
and
four
remove the
stacks,
stagger on his skill 2. What is Gohan good for?
let's talk about these three. If you remove the 4 stacks, you need all 3 of his skills to get 1 stun. That's already bad. Increase the cooldown of skill 1 where it already doesn't do anything is even worse. And make it where his skill 2 cannot stagger if you somehow hit a wall, which is already so hard, is so bad. It is.
This this man hates Ultimate Gohan with a passion, and I
Yeah,
can understand it,
I have been
but
sitting
we've
on a
gotten past that point.
character unlock for weeks and I have not used it because I don't want to own Ult
To own.
Gohan. Mmm.
Luckily for them, in a week and a half, Bardock will be available. So
Hell
there you
yeah.
go.
we're nerfing
That
hit.
is
I love it
insane.
here.
Reduce the stagger down half a second or less. Honestly,
Yeah.
I disagree with that. I
Ooh.
disagree. I because the for me, if I'm not mistaken, hit stagger works when he's invisible, like you
Yeah.
don't see him. But his also the range of his skill low key sucks early on, and people don't go for that like early. Like you go skill one, skill three, and just kind of go from there.
You actually
I am fine with the stagger, but I'm fine with the stagger as it is. I feel like if hit is nerfed in how he's invisible all the time, that already nerfs the stagger by proxy.
you actually might be cooking. Because the thing is, Hit's whole attack game plan, if you finally get someone, is to stun them, wait the like half second they're unstunned, and then try to stun them again. If you make it where the stun is less, he's screwed. He just turns into Ultimate Gohan where he's a pest. If you want to nerf him,
Yeah.
make it where he cannot be infinitely invisible if he maxes out his skill
Just
3.
speaking of skill three, decrease the time while in stealth. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. And
Also,
increase movement speed.
cloud form, where you can fly around in a cloud, that makes it where all of his skills automatically get their stun and he can be flying.
Yeah, hit. I'm fine with the rest of hits gameplay. I feel like his invisibility freedom just makes hits too much,
I feel like if they
especially
really need
like
to
with
nerf
dragon
him,
shells and everything. Yeah.
give him like 0.2 seconds where he's visible on his skill 3 instead of making it where he actually has extra time before he turns, like, before the cooldown comes back of extra invisibility, and make it where cloud form doesn't make it where he's invisible because that gives him the easiest stuns in the whole game. And
Honestly,
then
I do agree with that. Yeah.
they're just talking
And then
about Bardock.
Bardock just needs a nerf to his damage slightly. I think forget the damage. His whole drawing in wrath mechanic needs to be nerfed in some way. Like
It's very
I think that's the main thing about him.
buggy though. It might just
It
be a
is
bug.
buggy. My thinking, if I were to nerf Bardock, is to take that wrath and be like, okay, you reduce the length of time it affects people, or you draw on people, but whoever's outside of it, they can just hit you for more damage.
I
That's like how I kind of think about it.
Because in my Bardock showcase, if I did a Bardock showcase, I don't know. If you can rat them, and then you're still stuck in the animation, you have to cancel it yourself. That's already a bug. And you can rat them, and they get out of the wrath, but it still says they're wrath. That's another bug. And you can say you rat them, but you didn't actually. That's a third bug. I feel like how oppressive it is right now might just be a bug, honestly.
It could very well be. And then we got some more feedbacks from other people here. Change Hellzone grenades when an enemy triggers, it makes the other key blast bigger, so
Mm.
it can give. Actually, I do agree with this. I'm gonna give this. I haven't thumbs up any of the other ones. I will give this one
I'm
thumbs
gonna
up.
be so
Shout,
real.
shout,
I don't.
shout to ED. We also did that.
He is
You don't agree
one
with
of
it?
the best DPSs right now, and if you make it where he has, okay, I I didn't show you earlier, but you know how oppressive max level special beam cannon is, right? His skill 2 has 20 blasts, and if you hit every single blast, it does more damage than every single ult in the game. If you make it where it's easy to hit every single one of those blasts, he will be able to boss secure with his skill 2. He won't
Actually,
need
that's
his
pretty
ult.
funny. The
He
conceptual
won't
design of
need
that.
his skill 1. He will be able to take everyone's life and will to live away with rain.
I
I'm It'd be funny.
this is tough
It'd
because
be
like
so funny.
because Hellzone Grenade is a whole like every other game has Hellzone Grenade pull everything into the point of attack,
Yeah.
except for this game. I think this is
If
the
they
only one that
nerf the
doesn't.
damage, they nerf the
They
damage.
have to nerf it, yeah.
Just cut the
Nerf.
damage
They
in
have to
half, it
nerf
will
it.
be balanced.
They have to make it like 100 damage per blast or something.
Because it currently does
It's-
20,000 damage.
yeah,
So
but
no.
that was just like a weird audio cut out there on my part. I don't know about that.
It
How that
does
came out on the thing, but
20,000 damage.
that's crazy though. It does because yeah, that's true. It does do a good amount of damage when you get hit by it time after time. But
Please
yeah, I guess the
stop.
nerf to damage would be fine.
Please stop
Showing the new
showing
screen
the
for the
screen.
new character.
I think that's just a skill issue
I
personally.
I have not had that happen all the time, but I have had it happen a fair number of times. So I do understand what's going on, but I don't have it happen every single time. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Like, what are you gonna do? Get in a match instantly? Like, why are you in a rush? You know you're not gonna get in a match in the next 5 seconds. Just click the button.
This one's like a quality of life change. Like
Yeah,
I
that
can understand
it'd
it.
be
I doubt
nice.
Squadra's ever going to focus on it.
This next one has
And then we
12
got
likes.
addition to shop update at the start of a new season. Re-enable the
Mm.
$10 pack sale. Ooh,
Ooh,
okay, that's actually cooking. That's
that
actually
is
cooking. Wait,
two skins. That is a battle
bring it,
pass and a character and their skin.
bringing it back as a one-time purchase for every season. Yeah, this is true. Actually, I'm gonna give this one a shout out
Yeah,
too.
that is
This one is I don't spend unfortunately yet, but that is that would do a lot for revenue.
because
Although I guess it would screw up.
I bought every
Would
single
that screw up
special pack.
sales long term?
Probably
Yeah.
not, honestly. 700
Yeah.
for content creators doesn't really go that far. It's just 12 capsules.
Yeah, plus the capsule's rate isn't all that great for pulling the emotes anyways.
It'd make it a lot
So
more
whales,
bearable,
we're still gonna spend.
and it would be more of an incentive per season to spend that $10 whenever you usually wouldn't because you'd be getting more out of it. I think it would actually increase
That
sales.
it could very well increase sales. I do like that one as a lot for other players.
We got
Then
ED
we got
again.
a bunch of stuff. This, like I'm scrolling through this. Let me just see the beginning of this message here. Hello, devs. Congrats on creating a game that's fun and cool. Thanks for continuing to listen in community. Okay, unfortunately, the game is not perfect, and while we get something of what we asked for, others make us question the decision why.
You know what? Let's just speedrun. Okay. Star
So, Star
Collection.
Collection System needs
More stuff in
work.
the Star Collection. Get characters quicker. Neato. More
Add different
members
rewards.
and a button
Reduce
feature
hero tier unlock.
where you can select what character for the second slot. So you can play any character you want and select certain memories. That'd be cool. But then the Star Collection rates where you could be like, I have a level 7 Gohan, and you've never played Gohan a day in your life. It wouldn't be balanced. Word
Reward
players,
players with zennies for each match they play alongside character memories, and 5 gems each time a player increases overall rank.
yeah,
Oh,
I'd
that's
I'd like
actually
that second one. Hell yeah, I'm liking that. Give
wait.
Zinni.
Okay, this could be kind of stupid though, because this just means I could take a season super lazy and then just drop to E rank, and now I get more gems on the back end,
Well, you wouldn't be getting that. Just means
theoretically.
because you get deranked by like 3 ranks, you just get 15 extra gems for one whole
Yeah,
season. Like
this
realistically,
could be interesting.
the more impactful thing would be gems for ranked placement and gold capsules. I need more gold capsules.
Actually, no, wait. Actually, this one I do agree with. Yeah, the rank needs to have more meaning than just a cosmetic at this point. And not even a
5 ranked
cosmetic for the
battles within
character, just
2 modes,
all that
tournament
stuff.
power, world. Uh,
Tournament rank.
it will not have the
Okay.
divine draw system. Oh,
This okay, ED sounds like someone who from the Squadra community suggestions group. Because
yeah.
some of these ideas I've seen mentioned there too, like no divine draw, uh, whatchamacallit, changes to
Um,
like hero the character memories. Some of these things sound familiar.
make both ranks mode or one of them to be able to
And
derank
missions
if
and
it reaches
rewards
a certain
to
rank. Both ranks will
yep,
give
I
rewards. Needs
yeah,
more stuff for dailies. And special
these are just
rewards
low-key
to land grab, hide and seek, and veggie battles when it's live.
yeah, these are low-key just some
Quality of
general
life.
suggestions here.
Reduce the
Yeah.
cost of the premium battle pass to 150. Make it where we actually get gems from it. Amount of gems from the normal to oh, his what he's saying is if you complete the battle pass in one season, you can get it from the gems you got from the last season for free. Free to play players will be able to get
Wait,
the premium battle pass.
so if you get the free okay, so if you get the free battle pass, then you get 150 that buys the premium. but then the premium gives you 350,
Yeah,
which
the
would give you the
n-
skin.
not the premium. Do not
We're
make the
gonna
premium give you 350 because then Gekishin will make no money and then they will
It
scam
will
us
make
for the rest
nothing,
of our
yeah.
lives.
We're just going into a monopoly of things, yeah. Unless they increase skin cost,
But
which they
increase,
should if this is what happens.
yes. Reduce the amount of banners to only 3. The banners is not the problem. As a pity system, after 30 to 30, who the fuck is pulling 30 to 36 for
I have I
animation?
I definitely have done some pulls and gotten unlucky. Not for a specific emote, but just in general, I've definitely gotten unlucky.
Oh,
I couldn't agree with the pity
he's
system.
pulling up the mobile game solo leveling arise. Ooh.
The mobile
Oh,
Okay,
Legends
yeah,
does the 2 to 3 characters you want a higher rate on, right? I think.
they do, I think. Let's see. Wait, no.
Uh,
Legends doesn't have higher pull rates based on characters you ask for. That would be something like Genshin Impact, maybe? No, Genshin is
maybe.
something different.
Eh. Oh no, I'm thinking of this one Hunter IO game. I don't know. Make it where you can get
Reduce
the
the chance
old
of pulling the same
animations.
item in the same multi.
Yeah,
We do
yes,
okay, that's another thing
please.
too.
Please, if I
I
have
I
the item, make it or increase the emblems I get, the little coins. Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely agree with the bringing back old emotes thing.
I don't
Maybe
want to
they'll do it where, like, they do rerun banners, maybe.
I don't want to be pulling 100 blues just to have a third of the skin. Please.
Oh,
Uh,
the EX token thing's been changing too, interesting. I do
ooh.
like all that.
Uh,
Rare emotes are so oh, you can get animations with the tokens,
that
instead
would,
of just the skins.
yeah,
That would be worth it. I maybe because I don't think some of the EX skins are that good, but
individual
some of them are
combo
okay.
card sets for each character, UI changes, fixed Super Saiyan Gotenks model. It's a small bug of Gotenks at the beginning of the match, and at the end of the match, in the mouth area, it looks like he has a mustache. I haven't seen that.
A must.
Increase the
Okay, this
HP
is
of the
some yeah,
Dragon Shell. Reduce the damage of ultimates to the Dragon Shell. Reduce the damage from cheap damage to the
cheap
god.
damage.
The last one was already
Okay,
done, but the first two are good.
yeah, I think they need to go further in the tower defense game concept. Like the fact that chip damage can still take out the gods is kind of nasty.
And the next one is just more
More
maps with
maps,
bosses and make
tailored
bosses.
bosses,
Yeah, that's
tailored bosses to the. I like that idea. I think more maps
that's
is not a bad
fun, but they're already
thing.
doing all that. Ooh, we're at the cups. We're at the cups. Fish A3, A2, A2. You're telling me you're not A2 in DPS? You're trash. Anyways,
A3, A2, A2. Oh, I like
fish.
that. Keeping up to date with I like that. There should be a top 500 medal to the cups. Ended up as top 160 in the solo cup, and the only motivation to play was the top 100. Now I leave as 160 and 5 capsules. Honestly, forget the medals. What about the freaking rewards? Five
Yeah,
capsules kind of sucks.
I at least give gems. Please change the solo Gekishin Cup tournament scoring system. I lost a lot of points to people going AFK, so make experience more fun. Yeah, that has 10 likes. I didn't get to play in the tournament because of personal stuff, but I agree.
I can see like shout out to Mike. Your boy Mike is also like this. This is a good idea though. This is
Hell
not like
yeah.
a bad idea at all.
He might
Eh,
coincidentally be making a video at this exact moment about this exact stuff.
oh, is he? I actually did not know if he
He
was doing.
might
I
be.
didn't know if
That'd
he
be
was doing it,
funny.
but there you go.
This mini
But this
tournament
being the
was
first
cool.
Gekishin Cup, it makes sense, I guess.
I hope you increase
There's a
the
lot of room for
duration next
improvement.
time. I thought 2 hours was too short. I think 3 hours is ideal. Was it really 2 hours?
Yeah, it was a very short time frame, which, looking back on it, a bit longer is not a bad thing, I guess. But
Chili dog. Mike
I
has
don't know,
liked.
it's kind of up there.
Mobile players
Mobile
should
players should not ever be matched. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. I For all the crossplay and the
let us play
inclusion,
crossplay and quick play, I say. Let me stomp on Little Timmy, please.
I think we should be able to disable crossplay. We should be allowed to disable it
That'd be cool.
if, like, in certain circumstances, because Yeah, I can't trust mobile players. I can't embrace it. I know how bad it is to play mobile. To be fair, my phone's like basic bare minimum, but
Yeah.
I don't wish that upon anyone. You guys need to put some random roles in these tournaments. It's totally unfair getting some criminal level players as DPS when you pick tank role or tech. There's some really serious bad players out there. If we're getting them, at least make the random roles. Plus, the score system needs to be fixed. If you're too high and get these troll teams, you lose too many points with people quitting.
Well, some people only play
Yeah,
tech. That's the problem.
some people, yeah, some people only one trick on the roles.
Like I know a person
But
who
I
has
think in
played
general,
Sun Gohan every single day of every single season. She is max level and star level with Sun Gohan. She's like top 10 Sun Gohan. It's insane.
that is kind of disgusting, Loki, because of Gohan being who he is. But
Yeah.
I respect it. Although, yeah, I mean, this is a general issue though, not just in tournaments.
Mm.
We need to up the players like quality of players.
Yes. Give me
To no fault of anyone specifically, it's more so just like we gotta lock in more as a player base.
give me proper skill-based matchmaking.
A way to mute
Um,
pings, a way to block players entirely so we never get matched with them again.
I mean,
We kind
pings
of
are
had the same
important, but
definition.
blocks are good.
Get rid of enemy. Okay, so this is about the mission one, so that's kind of straightforward.
That's skill issue.
Ooh, this one is spicy apple or apple with
Oh,
the tournament.
you
Playing the
get
tournament,
that
all I
one.
want to say is that over leveling is a huge problem on this game. You would have people on your team plus me that is like level 9 because the enemy team kept killing you before this and now are still way too powerful. Either nerf how much XP you get from kills or at least auto level the person who is under leveled to make it the same level as everyone. For example, if I'm level 9, everyone else is level 12, make me level 12 on the spot so at least I can stand a chance against the enemy team. I'm going to cook your ass for this take here.
Yep.
At least next season I want to make this otherwise. I want to see this otherwise. I'm contemplating to
Cons.
quit the game because honestly, it's making me
No, no,
more
no. Let's take a minute.
angry than
Let's take
having
a minute.
fun.
That's a mix of
Contemplating,
contemplating and
contemplating,
constipated. I think you
and
need to
contemplate. Yeah,
use the bathroom.
and and also, can you make tournament skins like after the tournament? Like you can
Yeah.
buy them because it's really annoying because not everyone can make it part of a pro players. Okay, remove medical respawn and everything except quit battle because I'm sure no one likes it. And I've had matches for a while without medical respawn. Then you guys brought it back. And also, you guys need to stop putting people there in C1 and B4 lobbies because I can see why they're in C1. Damn, they can't play the game and they keep losing the game and are specifically
Mm,
only on my team when the other team is like top 1000 with like 5 characters. I should at least be an overall of A4, but with all these trash teammates that I have, I keep losing games. And when you guys are going to buff a character, you don't give the character better upgrades than the newest character. For example, Oob, way too broken, sometimes kills me in 2 seconds, and is always level 3 when I'm level 10 because he keeps getting kills. Jeez, this is a very personal issue here.
yeah.
I want you guys to not buff characters to the point when the game is unplayable and make the exclusive helpers after the season purchasable with like EX tokens because not everyone in the world has this much time for just one game.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Oh boy.
Let's take this
Okay.
a step at a time. First off, this
Just have
is
to make
the
sure there's
comment
nothing else.
that I told you we should make a video. Also, they are the only person who has liked their post. No, they didn't like their own post. Someone named Pandark, who also apparently has a raging skill issue, liked their post. That's fun. Um,
I don't even know where to start. I
Auto
okay.
leveling.
The
Here's the thing.
auto leveling is such a
If you AFK the whole game, at most, you get level 7. So if you're AFKing, you can then come back at the same level as everyone else, and it's just free. People will then be able to just automate games, which is horrible for the game's lifespan. Not only that, but that's just
yeah.
a raging skill issue.
Yeah, like at what point do we start to at what point do we there's a way I'm trying to explain. At what point do we demand players to understand how to play the game? That's what I'm trying to say. It's
You're
like the Chris Paul quote from like his podcast thing, whatever, one time. It's like, at what point do we expect players to actually learn how to play Squadra and to be good at Squadra?
like
Like I've had matches where I'm underleveled and I've been throwing. I've had matches where other people are throwing. I get it, but
if
if you're a level 9 and everyone else is level 12, that's on you. Like
that
something
is
you're doing is not
a
going right.
huge gap. Maybe if it was Super Vegito, I'd understand. His whole thing is he's going to overlevel you because then he gets less XP later in the game. But level 9 to 12 is insane. Um,
Is insane. especially because everyone else is level 12, meaning your lane teammate is also level 12.
Yeah.
You just happen to be alone.
Also,
So
EXL
they've
Junior is
managed to find a
not in
way.
this game. Over leveling was only a problem whenever you could get the easiest levels in your life.
Right.
So,
And over leveling is a concept of MOBAs in general. Like
mm,
that's the whole thing about any MOBAs. How do you poke? How do you steal a kill? How do you get the XP? How do you maximize it with your team, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's the whole point of it. You're it's I appreciate the idea for a comeback system, but I don't think this is a rewarding method for it.
next one, tournament skins being viable. Why play the tournament? Like, don't get me wrong.
True.
When I only wanted to play the tournament because I want to run hands. I am a fighters and Xenoverse player. The Fade
This
is
is some
always
crash
on
out
my
energy.
mind. But
This is some
uh,
Black Air Force energy right here I'm next to. This is like
why
one level below Lex Luthor hating.
those monkeys will be typing on the computer slandering you on Twitter, Mr. Apple without an E, who doesn't know how to spell
I
between
had
contemplating and
I
constipated,
really
okay?
got scared. I got scared for a second where you were going with that, and then you like brought it back. I was like, okay, I I really got scared for a sec. I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the tournament skin is too important of an
it's
issue
it's
to worry
just
about.
Diamond Vegito.
But if you're that does yeah, if you get Diamond Vegito by grinding and earning it, and then someone buys the skin, that's kind of unrewarding.
That's then there's no point for anyone to play the tournament. Next is remove
Right.
medical respawn and anything but quick battle. Uh,
I
tis a
agree with
skill
that
issue,
because I
my
hate
kind
respawn.
sir. You, you can take away medical
I
respawn,
hate respawn.
but why keep it in quick battle then? Tis the question.
I think this goes back to I think what someone else was talking to me about, which is the idea of ranked should not have divine draws because divine draws are a quote unquote fun like casual gimmick like in a Mario Party game. So
Yeah,
they should be allowed in quick battle and make that more prevalent. But at the same time, why put medical respawn, which is a horrible divine draw, into one space? Just get rid of it because it's a bad divine draw. If it's like a
medical
fun thing like Superstart and you don't want that, then I can understand. But
medical
like you
respawn
want to push about, just get rid of the bad whole thing.
medical respawn would be viable if Super Saiyan 4 and Broly did not exist. Super Saiyan 4 walls you off to guarantee a respawn and to force enemies off of respawning their own teammates, and Broly counteracts Super Saiyan 4. It forces certain characters to be played, which is not good for the health of the game. Give me
And
back.
hit can
Yeah,
also trigger the medical respawn while invisible. So you could just assume no one's there and he just helps
hits
them get
just
back.
hit, let's be fair. It's a problem. What
Yeah,
is. Stop putting
and then the
C4.
C1 B4
That is
lobby.
literally one rank away. Cope harder, please.
I mean,
Please.
there's other games. I think Fighters does it, no? Where like you have to beat someone in a similar rank to you or higher to reach the
Yeah.
next level. Like that's a common concept.
Because if
And
you.
realistically, C1 players are just B4 players who haven't gotten one or two key wins.
Yeah. There's someone who's
So
about to be B4. Now, if it was like I'll be in S rank games and I have John Kaizen playing
D rank players. Yeah.
D4 as instant rank Deborah with no cards. Like,
Yeah, then
that I
that's
understand.
terrible. That's hell.
But C1 B4, that's
But I
just
don't a
horrible.
lot of this respectfully sounds like just like crashing out. Unjustified crashed out. Because it's not like crashing out because of faulty game design. It's more
Um,
so like you got to adapt. You got to put in a bit more thought to it. And then, I mean, to be fair, he said not everyone has time for this, which I understand that. Like, I don't have all the time to just grind everything like I would like to, but
I'm still A
you can
rank.
still yeah, you can still learn things slightly. You can understand which characters are good and make your life easier. Like I
Shout
know if I
out
pick Kid Gohan,
Professor
I'm gonna have an
Tovo
easier
on
time.
Twitter.
Yeah, Topo on Twitter, he's freaking a
He's
genius
teaching
because of
the
the professor.
newbies.
He's a professor. He's got a teaching degree for a reason. But Yeah, I mean, like you can still learn general things that will make your life easier. Even if you're not crazy good, like you can still know who's a meta character. You can still know like how to prioritize things. I've managed to solo queue to S rank on
Hmm.
all roles. So I know I've seen bad players and I've wanted to like cry, but like you learn how to do the job if you
I
got to do it.
I promise you, Mr. Apple, A4 is the exact same lobbies as D1, but the second you hit A2, that's when the good players actually start popping up.
No,
A4,
fuck that. Even S rank is the same thing.
yeah,
S rank, I
more
swear
water.
I've seen S rank players who are like C rank players.
This
It
next
is
one might actually
in
be the worst.
freaking insane.
When are you going to buff a character, you don't give the character better upgrades than the newest character, for example, Oob. He puts the commas in the wrong places. He is way too broken, wrong too, by the way, and sometimes kills me in 2 seconds and is always level 13 when I'm level 10 because he keeps getting kills. Raging
It's
skill
the
issue,
same 3
also,
level it's the same 3 level difference from
uh,
before. It's the same
Oob is
gap.
not that broken. He's just good
Uma's is
now.
incredibly strong.
He's not
For sure,
broken.
he's definitely strong. I will give him credit. I don't think he's broken because he is still kind of
Yeah.
squishy-ish if you target him, but
He just doesn't
he's
run
definitely
out of
strong. I won't ignore that. Yeah, his cyclone he doesn't run out of more. His damage in general is more consistent. So I'll give points
uh
where it's legit like true.
I want you guys to not buff
But
characters to the point when the game is unplayable and makes the exclusive helpers after the season purchasable. He's horrible at spelling with like EX tokens because not everyone in the world has this much time for just one game. The supporters are already free.
I guess he means like he wants Bulla, like he wants like character
The the bulla that you
revamped
need
version or
to
Tau or
get
something.
high enough in the rankings. So people just want free ranked rewards. I see, I see. Uh,
I'll play like devil's advocate or I'll like give like a handout and say
mm,
like sure we can get like the helpers purchasable, but it's got to be like 3 4 seasons. Like it needs to be a
yeah.
few like not even a few months, like almost a year before it becomes free to
Whenever
play
it is
purchasable.
literally impossible for someone to have been playing the game, then it needs to be purchasable.
Yeah, cuz that like I get it. Like Bola's cool, like it's unique and different. Tau with a like it's iconic. So whatever, I get that, but like it's still the same helpers. You still get the same thing. So as far as effect, it doesn't matter. It's just wanting it for the sake of cool factor.
This next one by
But yeah. Also,
Lucario, I
wait.
think.
let me not ignore this one thing about the oop thing. Why are we hating on old characters getting buffed? Like, if anything, shouldn't the hate be on the new characters being overpowered? Right now, we're in a
Shouldn't the
meta where
hate be on
arguably the
Hit,
free to
who
play
has
players.
only been buffed
Right now, we're in a meta where I feel like free to play players are eating so good.
f
If you just happen to have one or two
for the
characters, Kid
first
Gohan,
time?
very easy to get. You're getting yeah, Kid like you get Kid Gohan. You're having such great time with Tentacle. Tank maybe is the only one with a problem, but most people probably
Baby's
have bought
really good
Vegeta
right
with their
now,
tier ones.
especially in lower
Baby's
ranks.
good.
Zamasu
So
and Baby are really good.
exactly, Vegeta's still decent. Super Saiyan one. Cell kind of iffy, but in lower elos he's not too difficult to dominate with because people just don't get it. Like even DPS, like Super Saiyan Goku has taken a hit, yes, but Gammas are still the Gammas. Oob is Oob right now. Like, why are we hating on free to play being happy?
Especially whenever 2 seasons ago it was like this game is so pay to win. I keep on running into Super Saiyan 3. Like,
Yeah,
calm
the
down.
game has made an active effort to be more player friendly, free to play friendly, everything.
Everyone gets
And we're
their
kind of like
own
doubling back in some
time in the
ways.
spotlight. Hit will have his legs broken eventually. Cell will have his time in the spotlight in like 47 seasons. Let Oob have his time. Like, come on, man.
Next up, Roblu. I'm not sure how many more of these are related, because the tournament ended yesterday, sometime I think.
Yeah.
Sometime yesterday, something like that. Whatever. I think there's like only a few more here.
Mm, we'll do a
Probably
few
just this
more.
one actually now that I think about it. Yeah. So Roblu, thinking about investing money in the game, but by buying the starter pack of 700, I see that it's not worth it. because they're definitely not capable of improving the matchmaking, and they punish me for playing by pairing me with the worst trash on the server, with mentally challenged people who don't know how to play, who keep dying and don't go for bosses. It's not worth it if I only play to constantly lose to enemies who are obviously always good. Plus, that system where they don't match you up twice is garbage and makes you lose because they put me up with them up to 3 times in a row. No reason to invest money in the game if they can't improve the experience and support mediocrity of those of us who do play.
I understand your concern.
D-
Counterpoint, tis a skill issue, kind sir.
Everyone is just getting hit with skill issue, just like a stamp.
Yeah,
It's like you
100%.
just like
If you want to whine
I just
about
get
the
your papers,
game, just
skill issue.
shush.
Next person, skill issue. Yeah, this is I agree with I get the crash out. I
100%.
mean,
I hate
the
solo
gems
queue.
don't really have anything to do with it.
You can hate on solo queue all you want, but that 700 gems is actually the best deal in the game.
It's yeah,
That and like
it is
2,000
pretty
gems
good.
for $8. Remove evade
Let's see.
missions.
Next up
I have
here we
no clue
have
why people hate evade missions. You just play hit, or you get good at moving. Like,
I
18
think it's the
likes for
issue is
what?
like it's unclear. I think it's unclear what qualifies as an evasion. Like you think about how many times you dodge an attack, doesn't count. Half of them are like, what counts? Is it last minute dodging? Is it dodging rush attacks, supers? Like I think there's inconsistency or a lack of clarity on what counts, which
Hmm,
I think for a lot of people is what's bothering them.
fair enough.
But yeah, they could update the mission.
Not
I could see
Mike
that.
liking that
It's
post. No.
I I mean, I agree with this one. I'm gonna agree with it. There's so many likes for this one. Evade mission is the worst, I think, of those special weekly missions we get. We get damage to heroes, we get damage to bosses. I think some other junk. This is the worst one
Hmm.
that comes to mind.
This next one might actually be the best feedback we've ever seen.
Comment is about secondary game modes. Ooh, so like the sub rules.
You cannot
Enjoying them
heal at
quite a
all,
bit.
less rewards. Fair.
No incentive to play. Yeah, that's pretty much I think the most widely agreed upon issue for it. Getting
Ooh,
the season capsule is actually really
even
good.
if you survive, the next fight kills you instantly. Land grab my baby. Tanks are the best fucking role in these game modes because they have shields.
I'd recommend adding a heal if you perform some tasks, such as carrying the sword some distance, or a spawn heal. Interesting.
Spawn heal would probably be best.
Char- Characters are bounced around transformations, so as someone who plays a lot of Cell, it really limits me, as I simply cannot transform until the match is already at an end. Additionally, it's very difficult to acquire skills due to lack of NPC fodder. Fair enough. I've heard some people say to like increase the skill levels anyways. While these are all unique aspects, I think they turn certain characters useless. So set all characters at level 8 and give them each one master point. Fair enough. Give
That
all
last part?
transformable characters instant transformation. Disable ultimates. Ooh.
Hmm.
Final issue is disable ultimates. Wait a minute. So
Hold
just
on.
no spirit bombs, no special beams, no nothing.
He's a cell character. He's a cell player. The only character that can
Cell
heal himself with his rush attacks while powering himself up. That's already a skill issue. But no ultimates?
no ultimates is kind of I guess because there's a lot of chaos that can ensue from it, but ultimates are so cool though.
What are you supposed to spend your points on? If you don't spend points on
You
ultimates, you max everything out at like level 9.
you max out by level. Actually, yeah, you do max out by level 9 or level 10 at the most.
So what's the point?
So
Give all transformable characters instant transformation. Fuck. PTSD. Um, yeah, that second one would
I
make
like that one.
Vegito's gimmick useless.
That
Uh,
would screw Vegito. I don't think it would
Ultimates,
matter too much because he gets one more level though. So that's still something he gets different than the others.
starting at level 8 is good. You start at level 3. Level 8 would bring up the power level, and it's not like you'd be leveling up super quickly because the levels you get for kills are stagnant. Um, Level 8 is
Fine.
an amazing take.
Yeah, that one is nice. I have no problem with that one because
The
then you get one skill that is good for you. So that's at least a chance to fight back
instant
or something.
transformations, mind you, they are a cell player. as a Cell player who wants to start at level 8 with an instant transformation, this might just
Cell would
be,
just win.
yeah, that is, what's the point in picking anything else?
Cell would be the peak S tier character for sub rules
You
if
have
that
to
were the case
understand,
between the, all the buffs and everything.
in this game mode, in every single one of these game modes, there are three best characters. There's Super Saiyan Vegeta for having the most amount of armor in the game, so he just heals the most. There's Baby because Baby's Baby, right? You just constantly heal. And then there's Cell. Not only does he heal himself, he doesn't have to rely on a teammate. He also has a stun, a slowdown, a third skill that heals him. And Cell's biggest problem in normal fights is getting NPCs is really hard, and you're not having much PvP, especially in the early game. But in these game modes, it's just PvP. You're getting like 8 charge per stab. Like, I,
Yeah, like instant transformations low key overpowered with Cell in particular. Half the other characters I don't think even really matter, like if you get her or not.
although Super Saiyan 3 would be like, busted. He'd get
Super Saiyan 3 would be
invisible.
great because of the Dragon Fist,
Yeah.
because you get like two levels. I think at level 8 you could get level 2 Dragon Fist. Vegito, you could go level 8 with him, then level 9, I believe, with the transformation. So
Yes.
could get two max level skills, which could be pretty strong. Other than that, like most characters are straightforward to my knowledge.
I'd
So
say this next one should be the last. Because this is a, at least at the beginning, it's a beautiful take.
yeah, I agree with the several changes. Uh, about bots. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is
A
there's
huge
only one
problem.
way this type of take should go. Please remove them or add a way to opt out and play with humans only.
Okay.
No AI allowed. There have been more and more I've noticed of them popping up as of late, and it's getting where my entire teams are filled with them. Possible, if impossible to do so, please do these things to make it more fair against users fighting human enemies with a team of bots. Rather wait 10 years for a match with players than deal with horrible teams that are going to need me to hard carry them. So either increase defense and health of bots to allow them to be more survivable because of how stupid they are.
Right.
Increase the rate at which they get XP, since they don't actually farm, so it at least lets them catch up, I guess. Or add a function that allows use to issues orders to AI so they stick closer to the objective. So many times they ignore pings or outright just don't do optimal maneuvers. The fact that AI is ignoring commands is
That the
that's
AI
pretty
that
funny
pings
actually.
our own tower, as Zeno's at it, they have a better AI. They just don't put it in ranked. Well, all you do is just like there is an AI game mode, so granted the bots should not be in ranked games. But if they're going to have bots in the ranked games to boost the player count or whatever, just give them the better AI. Like we have better AI. There is an intermediate AI mode. So
Yeah, and I think we have an advanced AI too, no?
we do, and
Or no,
it's
we have
actually not that
begin.
busted, but
Yeah,
it's competent. So
yeah. I think we just gotta demand really like these are good ideas. I think to balance for AI, which is stupid,
yeah,
but I think the easier quote unquote solution is like you said, just make the AI smarter.
well,
And
yeah,
if you once the
just
AI
smart
is
AI.
smarter, then you don't need experience changes for them. You don't need etc. stuff that could unintentionally break things in the game.
Yeah, because what happens whenever let's say AI Super Vegito decides to lock in and they've been level 11 while you're level like 4, right? They don't
Yeah, that would
transform,
be
they transform from level 7 to level 8 to get powered up ult. And the AI decides, you know what, we're at boss, we're next to tower, we have 4 enemies, we're just gonna lock in for a second. And then you get everything as you get flashbacks from Marvel Rivals Season 1, and then you just die. Like, just give them better AI.
yeah. I think that would solve a lot of the challenges. Although I don't know how hard that would be to do,
It's
but I mean, there's a
depends if
lot
you
of games
count
with AI
ignorance.
bots already. Like I'm sure it's not too hard for them to find a way to make it better.
Hmm. With that,
But
with these horrible takes and some based ones,
Some good ones, some good ones.
Some good
A
ones.
lot of horrible ones. A lot of horrible ones, though.
Fucking keep hit the same. That's one of the ones that what's the biggest take that stood out to you besides auto leveling?
I was gonna say, I was looking at auto leveling right now,
Yeah.
but, far as other ones, I do heavily agree with well, okay, I was gonna say with the mobile player thing, I
Mm,
do agree with it. It's not the most important thing to me, I guess, in the grand scheme looking back. I do really like the idea, if I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. Not the character rebalances. It's somewhere down here. Why can I not find it? Whatever. Point is, I definitely agree with this whole issue about ELOs and AFK. There we go.
yeah.
The whole AFK ELO point dropping thing is getting ridiculous. Like, we've had 2 to 3 instances of the devs saying, "AFK, we understand is an issue. Players leaving is an issue." They keep saying, "We're adding penalties, we're adding this. We're not gonna say what it is, but we're telling you we're doing it." Fine. Continue to do it. All good. It's not enough. Like, I've been AFK. I've been the problem, and I've seen the problem. In both cases, it just doesn't feel impactful enough. I think it needs either you fix the point loss issue or you punish the AFK players more. One or the other, or both. But that's the one that really kind of stands out to me. I don't know, but what about you though? Like, what stands out for you? Because I know
Skill
that one under leveling thing
based
is for sure.
matchmaking. I've been thinking for a while, you might as well, because do you remember how nice it felt whenever you first started playing the game, you were getting a hang of it, and then you just start stomping people?
Good times actually.
Yeah, good times.
Super
And
Saiyan
now it's
Goku,
just
Spirit Bomb, all the time. Yep.
stupid teammates who don't understand how a touchscreen works because they're on mobile. They're like, "What? You mean I have to touch the back? Why can't I just play on my smart fridge?" Like, there's there's no point to play Squadra if all you're going to do is either have to play the best meta and hard carry and pray the game before, or just get slaughtered.
Yeah, like
Like, I'm
it's
not
really
one
tough having
to
to balance it.
smurf, but if I was, honestly, this game is more enjoyable if you're in the lower ranks. 100%. Like, you might as well just n play quick play the first few weeks on the season reset, just so you have a more enjoyable time climbing the ranks. But,
Honestly, that's a base take. I agree with that 100%.
you know,
Definitely agree with that. But fellas, let me know what you guys think in the comments below because I don't know about you, Midnight. That's where I think we should wrap up the
yeah.
vid. We've seen a lot of crazy takes.
What is
It's
your worst take? Tell us in the comments, okay? But
and also, what do
if
you
you're
think is a take that was not mentioned? What do you have a take or feedback that you think should have been mentioned but
Do
wasn't
you
mentioned,
think
if you have one?
Hit should have been buffed and maybe I'm just coping too hard? Just tell us in the comments. We're curious.
And
That
then
being
also,
said,
besides that, if you guys enjoy the vid, show your support. Drop a like
yes,
down below, subscribe to the channel,
subscribe
show
to
some support. Again,
me. Subscribe to
I'll leave a
me.
link to Midnight's channel in the description, all the other cool stuff. So definitely show some love there and everything. Other than that, I don't know. Midnight, you got anything else to say?
Yeah. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
And that
Same
being
here. Have a
said,
good one, guys. And I'll see you
peace.
all in the next one.